Hello everyone, let there be light, and there was. How are you all doing? A little bit later for our live stream this morning than normal, but I've obviously got a special one today. Jumping back into West Texas with the FarmSim Guy. So I'll welcome everyone to the chat. Hello Farming Simulator 19 time lapse. Scott George, nice to see you, my friend. Brock James has joined us at 6 AM. You're obviously in Australia, Brock. Nice to have you here. Jason, thanks for stopping by. Nice to jump into Farmer Cop's stream very briefly this morning. Got there right at the end. Seems to be a habit when I'm joining him. Martin, hello, how you doing? Nice to see you as well. Now, that over so I can see a little bit better. Thanks, Sinatra. Hello. G'day, g'day.
Or good morning.
It is a good morning for me and a good evening for you. How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's been a couple of weeks.
It has been. We haven't been in Texas for a while. Had to let those crops grow so we could get some harvesting done.
Exactly. We just went off and did some other heavy-duty farming elsewhere.
Yeah, I see you've been in Canada.
Yeah, just hopped over the border and did a bit of work up there.
Yeah, good on you. Right, we've got some Triticale to harvest, I think, don't we?
We're going to head over to the big field, 33, I think, aren't we?
Yep, that's the plan. That is the plan. Right, I'm just going to change my Discord so it's not push to talk. You happy with that?
Perfect, mate. I'll switch mine off as well, and
nice.
Then we can chew the fat as the evening goes on.
Sounds good.
Or the morning goes on.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Should be able to hear me now, Args.
Yep, I've got you. You got me?
Bingo.
Perfect.
Right. So we've got two X9s. We need to run all the way down to field 33. If I jump into the map, you can see it there next to the ethanol plant. So it's a bit of a trek. Now, we could put these on. I've got to say a big shout out, actually, to John Lyles, who sent over to me and Args a full auto drive course for West Texas, which Args installed in the week, and it is very good.
Certainly is. It's going to be a lifesaver, actually, getting to field 33.
Well, I wonder if we send... Do we send the 8RX down with the...
It's a good call, actually. Get that going.
We'll take the combines down.
Yeah.
And maybe the trucks as well.
Yeah, the trucks and 8RX will get there fine. These combines and headers might struggle to negotiate some of the turns on auto drive. Might end up with a header in a ditch. So.
That would happen if I was driving them as well.
Yeah, it would too. Yeah, well, maybe I'll go first so I don't see it happen.
Right, let me just spin this truck around. I'll get it ready to go.
I'll pull out the 8RX. How's everyone doing? It's nice to see so many in both chat. Hope you're all having a nice weekend. We'll have to see Kid Dirk is hanging out in your chat there, FSG. We don't have a fancy crash counter like he does. We'll have to ask someone to keep a track of them for us.
Yeah. Definitely. Right, field 33. Let's see what happens. I'm going to hit this button and see what happens.
The only thing I haven't...
Yeah,
we need to tidy up around our yard. Probably better to go down by the gate. Because the border...
This is a
custom yard.
Oh, look at that. He's just pulling into the mechanic's shed there. He's trying to tell me he needs an oil change. Jack McNellis, thank you very much. Nice to see you. John's just put hashtag man crushes in the chat. Whatever floats your boat, John.
I mean, I quite like Jason Statham, so I wouldn't complain.
Right, let me stick this here. Let's see if we can get this to work this time.
Scott was saying he loves the challenge of having both streams going at the same time.
He's put that in my chat as well. He's loves the challenge of putting the same message in both chats as well. Right, there goes the truck. Truck is away. We'll grab ourselves a combine now.
Oh gosh, the traffic has just driven straight into the back of the grain cart.
Oh dear.
That car is not in a very happy spot right now. It's got a grain cart in front and a big truck right up its back.
Just sandwiched in. Right. X9. Haven't driven one of these for a long time, actually. I've been experimenting with different combines and
A bit of fun actually, having the different things.
yeah, it definitely is. Farmer Taz has just found your channel, one of the best. So cool to see Jason Statham playing this awesome game. I'm never ever gonna live this one down, am I?
No.
Nobody's ever gonna get bored of this joke.
I mean, I had to pay Clutch and DJ to bring it up.
Yeah, I still owe you for that. Just you wait.
Oh, Southern Lady 76, a good friend sent you over here, and you've just subbed. Thank you very much. Nice to have you here. And it's nice.
Always nice when somebody does that.
Absolutely. Make sure if you haven't as well, go check out FarmSim Guy and give him a sub too.
Nick Parker says, "Hey FSG, could you say hello to my kids Tyler and I hope I get this right, Lilia or Lila? Helping me farm while we watch the stream. They're loving FS19. Well, hi guys. I hope you're having fun and nice to see you on the stream. So hi Tyler and Leah. Nice to see you.
Hello from Argsy as well.
Billy Bob is asking, can we fill him in on the joke? So Billy, you're obviously relatively new here because pretty much ever since I started, people have decided that I look like Jason Statham, which I don't think I do. And my missus wishes I didn't. But everybody else seems to think I do, so there we go. I would like your valued opinion, Billy, as a newcomer, whether or not they're just winding me up now or they actually mean it.
We've had a number of newcomers who've come in and before we even say who it is, have said Jason Statham. So.
Yeah, you say that. I think they're already primed. So I'm heading down here in my X9 and there appears to be some sort of road traffic accident ahead.
So this might be that collision I was telling you about.
Yeah, hit the pivot. They've stopped
The
at pivot.
text to pivot is a collision. Aha, Farmer Taz. Thank you very much for that super chat. Did not forget the B-list actor. Nice. Robert Peterson subscribed. Thank you, Robert. And John, I saw you had subbed as well. You thought you'd subbed already. Well, no worries whatsoever.
Looks like Josh is in from Forward Ag here as well. Nice to see you, Josh. Just roll past these. I'll need to turn this off and roll him on his merry way.
I thought the truck would have gone past. I'm sure I drove past here before with the truck. Spent half our stream getting there.
I know. It's a long way away, this field. I now appear to have two Argsies as well. That's kind of creepy. Look at that. I've got an Argsy moonwalking. And I've got one sitting in the combine. That's kind of scary. I'm gonna drive off as fast as I can from there.
Oh, John, thank you very much for that super chat for an adult soda. I'll make sure I enjoy one later on today.
Oh, Farmer Taz as well. $5 super chat. Sorry, mate, missed that. That's much appreciated. Yeah, no worries, Forward Ag. Nice to see you here, and thanks. I'm assuming you've shared the KC with the boys as well. Args, I assume you've had a little message.
No, what are you talking about?
No? Oh.
Yes, I do. I had a message from Josh this morning with all of that. So.
Have you had a play with it?
Not yet.
Oh, it's awesome. So, for those of you who don't know, Forward Ag have been working on a pull between liquid fertilizer tank to pull in between your planter or your seeder. These 60-foot headers aren't going over that bridge very well. There we go. But he sent us our kind of final prototype before it's released. But it's going to be the first I think official release from the guys at Forward Ag, and you guys are all going to get it. So it's available to everyone. And I tell you what, absolutely top draw stuff. Works with manure system as well, so you can fill it from separate tanks. And it looks phenomenal. Detail again, off the charts.
Have you thought about doing infomercials? It's almost like you're in marketing or something like that.
You imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
20 years of marketing, it kind of just comes a bit naturally now.
Just sold it. But no, it does. From the photos, I haven't loaded it in yet, but from the photos I've seen that Josh has sent through, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Jordan saying, have I watched any of Mighty Mike's Texas? We have indeed, yeah. I think both Args and I have watched a bit of Mighty Mike stuff. It's a really nice series, actually. I like the angle he's taken with that one. It's very clever. Oh, Junt sent me an adult soda voucher as well. Thank you, Junt, for that. Much appreciated. Always nice to get an adult soda lined up, especially on a Saturday night. I must... not sure if Mrs. FSG is watching tonight, but I might have to request her waitressing services at some point.
Hamish McKenzie, yes. Oh gosh, my kids are dropping things in the background. Sorry if that's loud. Yes, I am indeed a Kiwi. 100% born and bred. The accent was a giveaway.
Oh, Kadurk's having a night off.
Oh, nice, mate. Well earned.
I bet he's not having a night off. I bet he's probably got a load. Oh, Mrs. FSG is in the house. Look at that. Argsy would like a beer. Not sure how you're going to get it to him. But if there's a can of cold beer in the fridge, I would happily take one as well.
8 on a Sunday morning is probably a little bit early for a beer.
Probably. Yeah, at least wait till 9.
Yeah, wait till 9. I'm in the North Island, Hamish. The mighty Manawa 2. It's funny, actually. I had someone randomly, a new member or someone new join the chat last week who lived in the same region as me.
Nice.
And you're in this country of 5 million.
That's quite funny, that, because Scotland's got 5 million as well.
Oh, there we go. True.
I have no idea when I'm going to drop this header off. There's ditches on both sides. Oh, actually, I might go to this grass field on the far side. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn right. I'm going to drop it in this grass field and then pop over the road.
Ah, good call. Why is the screen black? Not black on my end, Mike.
There we go. Oh, I'm not going to do that because there's a fence there. Watch that. You can hardly see it in the grass, but I can go right, so we'll do that.
I can see it, guys.
Old age.
Old age. Well, you've got 5 years on me.
Something like that. I'm kind of hoping we're not going to need the fuel tanks on these trailers today.
So am I, because we haven't got any fuel in.
John says Mrs. FSG must be an angel to handle you.
You're lucky you didn't park on another angle, because I was going to try and steal your header then.
Either that or run up behind me and push me in the ditch. Right, here we go.
I don't know how heavy this will yield. I'm not sure how quickly it's going to fill our combines up.
Oh, there we go. Just fling the trailer into the field. I wasn't going to mention that somebody put them on backwards, so I won't.
You'd just be incriminating yourself, wouldn't you?
I would. I'm just setting myself up for the next... FSG Juniors dropped off the beer. Is that allowed? Is she of a legal age to be serving alcohol? Probably not.
I was trying to think about what we could talk about today, and obviously there's one pressing topic. Who's going to win the football tomorrow?
Well, there is that, isn't there? Yeah. It's... I'm nervous, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not... Somebody asked up there before, actually, and I'm not keeping up with the chat very well tonight, but yes,
That's the
very nervous. I'm one of these people that are like obviously always supported England in big tournaments and stuff like that. But we have got a many years of failure. So I'm not confident.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all goes.
I think they've played really, really well on and off. But then I don't know if you saw the Denmark game, but we've got to play better than that if we're going to beat Italy. So we'll have to wait and see.
I haven't actually watched any of Italy's games.
Are you on auto drive yet? Sorry, are you on GPS? Have you turned on your GPS yet?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
Good. I can nick your.
Oh, I have to save it.
Keeping it all for yourself.
Indeed. Try that one now.
Evening Stein. Paddy saying 1-1 for 90 minutes plus extra time and penalties.
Just to really get those heart rates going.
I know. Do you know what? I'm desperate to win. Only because Scotland are so desperate for us to lose that I'd quite like to. I'd quite like to win it just for that reason. Savka, we are playing on West Texas tonight.
Thank you for that reminder, Jason. Yes, indeed. Make sure you're enjoying the content. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up for both of us on our streams. If you don't subscribe already, go and press the subscribe button.
I have to say, I'm terrible about asking for people to say like. Ask for like. I keep forgetting.
You go, I'll do it for you and you do it for me.
Thanks, Args. Everybody like Args' stream. There you
go. Toeman G's got the dual screen going. Dual screen going. Both at the same time. Nice to see you, mate. Hey, I'm already 70% full. This is going to go pretty quick.
That's a pretty heavy load. Yeah, I can't get you that I can't get that GPS to start working for some reason.
You can see the one I've saved.
It's called Track Name.
Yep.
Track name already exists. Why isn't it loading in for me? I wonder if it's because my line. That's helpful. I had my lines turned off.
That'll do it.
Right, there we go. We are laughing now.
Right.
GPS running. Play catch up with Args. Yeah, this is Did you set up the tractor to? Oh no, you're in it.
No, I'm in it.
I was going to say, did we put that on auto drive?
I could do it.
It's probably a bit slow, actually, isn't it?
Could be.
Jake Sears, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Mr. H is watching from South Texas. Nice to see you, Mr. H. 3-1 to England, but Italy to score first. Cranky, that would be the dream ticket.
And I don't think if Italy score first, England won't win.
The only hope I've got is that Italy are kind of in a transition period. They've not got a they've got quite an old team. They're kind of transitioning to some new players, so that's the only thing I hope.
I could not have timed that better.
Good evening. What timed what?
Well, I got here just as the harvester got to 100%. I lie. I could have been a little bit better, and it could have carried on harvesting while I unloaded beside it.
Did you put it on courseplay?
No, I just hired a worker. I hope that's all right. Hope that's all right.
That's acceptable.
I didn't discuss it with my business partner.
So I can't hire workers. I've not been able to hire workers for 6 months. I hit the H button, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you why. I have no reason for why.
Weird. I'm assuming you've checked all your mapping and everything like that.
Yeah, no, it's a baffling. I mean, I don't use them anyway, but just for something like this, it might have been helpful. But there we go. We've got a serious crop in here, Args.
I know, nuts.
Which is a good job as we've only got 3 grand in the bank.
Although summer's not normally the best time to sell crops, but what is Triticale worth and where do we sell it? $18 a bushel at Cattleman's Livestock.
Is that our best bet, is it?
Oh, that's just down. No, that's literally over the road.
Handy. Nick Parker says that's what the kids are for. Teach them GPS and sim dashboard and they work for free. Love it.
I'm already at 50% full on this cart too. We're only going to get 2 of these rather large X9 hoppers in.
That's true.
Oh, there goes the train. Choo-choo.
At the start of the train. We'll still be there in 10 minutes' time.
Hmm. Now, do we have to, what's the button for speed sync? I don't know if we've got it installed.
I don't think we have, actually. But it would be nice. Just takes the pressure off that, exactly what you're doing there, having to
Put on cruise control.
judge the... Glenn Starrett, that's a long header. This is the Midwest Juris 60-foot header, and it's brilliant for big maps. Really, really good. I've got a yield map in the bottom corner, Args. We're running at 125%.
Nice.
So it was worth doing all of that.
I'm going to have to go and stop that combiner. It's going to come straight back at you.
Right, I'll stop. You run ahead and get him. You can send him down the way now.
I'll send, yeah, I'll start this combine on this side just with a worker, and you could maybe start on the other side, or I might run the grain cart for a bit.
Alright, yeah, I'll run back to the other end then and start doing down rows. Or even I might just go through the middle of the field. In fact, I couldn't. I'd fill up before I get to the end, wouldn't I?
Might be close.
Man. Do you know what? I'll try one. We'll see how we get on. In fact, this grain cart's full. I've got 70% left in the combine, so I'll run this back to the truck.
We're
Topher, good evening. How are you doing? Jake Sears, I do see you, mate. Sorry, there's quite a bit going on here. I'm not struggling to keep up with the chat.
got George with a little known Texas fact, which he's shared on every one of my videos. Texas is the largest producer of wool in the United States. Would not have picked that.
Maybe we need to get some sheep on this map then at some point.
Who would have thought?
Wow, 161 viewing. Nice to see so many of you, actually. Clearly weekends are better for streaming than in the week. Elijah, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Waylon, nice to see you back again. I do love this Demco grain cart, mate.
It's stunning.
It's the first time I've used it in anger.
Is it? Did I upgrade that to the 3D track version?
You did?
I've kind of been a bit behind with updating all my quads. When I was recording
me too.
Australia, I was looking, oh, that one's got 3D tracks now. That one's got 3D tracks now.
Just need Sid to hurry up with his X9.
Well, I did see in your chat, Ford Ag said he might have done a custom edit with some 3D track. He was going to have a look for it.
Interesting. Oh, he's fixed the clipping on the truck as on the auger unload as well. Paul Fountain, nice to see you.
I reckon.
Monk Gunner says great relaxing videos.
I reckon if you cut through the middle, we might have to do a middle, because I'm at 90% going up this one side, and I'm only not quite at the end.
Yeah, he's about 3/4 of the way.
Hmm.
All right, I'll run down back an edge. Green Man is stuck in a hotel room for the weekend, so he's glad there's this live stream on.
Nice.
Well, glad you can make it, Green Man.
Ooh, and I'm not paying attention and I'm full and running over our crop.
Oops.
Yeah, Afuna market, we are going to have a lot of straw. Now we do need it, we've got a lot of, well we don't, but we're going to have a lot of cattle.
Yes, this will come in very handy for some TMR, won't it?
Absolutely will.
Ford Ags just shared
Ooh.
his X9.
Ah, legend.
Matthew is asking, how are we liking this map? I have to say, I think it's a hugely good map. I think it's just a little bit different to other ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed our time on it so far.
I think he's also got the area down. You know, the lighter, sandier soils, and it feels a little bit more. It feels like it's a kind of dry area of the country. It's just a bit different to everything else, which is quite nice.
I agree.
How many cows, Dean? We're going to go for 2,400, is it, Arx?
I think that's the capacity, although I did do the maths and that's about $4.8 million worth of cows.
That's a big loan.
This is going to be a big loan.
Oh, well, maybe we'll start with 1,200 and maybe some of the milk can bankroll.
Possibly. Hello, Hannah Snyder. How are you? This is FS19. Excuse my voice. Angle croak.
Scott Smith from Lansing, Michigan. Nice to see you, Scott. Glad you can join us.
Alright, I'm bringing the other truck over as well. And we don't have 2 grain carts.
Yeah, it is a shame, actually, isn't it? We could have actually done with a helper or 2 on this.
Oh, you know. Alright, on its way.
Whey! Just jump my combine. As it's seasons, are you going meat or dairy cows? Matthew Strode is asking. Actually, I hadn't thought about meat. We could split it, couldn't we?
We could do 50-50.
50-50.
Because of course being seasons we won't get any milk for the first
12 months, that's right.
Yeah.
So the meat might come in handy. Get them fattened up. Keep Scorpion's barbecue club going. I was going to use Sim Dashboard today, and I've been building a new Sim Dashboard this week, and I only had 1% left on the charge on the dash, and for some reason it drains at the same speed it charges, so it sat on 1% for about 3 hours before the stream. So
Alright.
I had to write it off. I'll actually check it again and see if it's. I had it all set up as well. I was quite excited. Might still do it.
Oh, to have it showing on your stream overlaid.
Yeah, it's set up a separate panel.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Toeman, you've got 6 videos to edit. Sucker for punishment.
Toeman's another guy sitting in a hotel room, isn't he?
Yeah, yes, he was away. Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice big straw swath. Mike saying the straw swath when you use the 64 header is massive, and it is. But this is the first time we've done Triticale. I think both you and I have done Triticale.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it is. I think we're gonna have to use the baler for this and have some big 20,000 litre bales, because running pickup wagons back and forth would get a little bit tedious.
It would. Yeah, Jim, we're going to bale the straw. That's right. Nick Parker, what's the new sim dash I've been working on? I've had a few requests from people who don't want to use a John Deere dashboard with a case tractor or a Fendt tractor, which I totally subscribe to as well, because I only use them when I'm using John Deere stuff. So I'm going to do a generic one. I'm just going to do a generic, fit as many functions on it as possible, make it nice and clean, and hopefully that'll keep everybody happy.
You'll be right to unload straight into the truck over there at the moment, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'm 60% I am here, but yeah, I'll just dump straight into the truck. The truck's half full already as well.
There should be another one
Maybe
arriving. Look at that, there it comes right now.
Or did you send yours?
Yeah,
nice.
Just pulling in.
Got some good brakes on that truck. See how quickly it slowed down.
Hannah, you're in Oklahoma. And you subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing, Hannah. Appreciate that. Black Book is saying hello to Argsy in chat. We're all doing well. Yes, I am doing very well. And are we only doing cows? Yeah, we just talked about the cows and the beef. So we'll have to give that some thought. I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest.
Am I going to get a full length of the field in here? I'm on 85%. It's touch and go.
Well, it's because I already had some in when I started. Oh, so have you cut through the field, or are you going up and down? You're right on the other side?
I just went back down the outside edge.
Yeah, but you've carried on in a straight line there, but we hadn't cut open.
No. Oh, this is going to be close. 93%. 94. It's not going to make it. If we had a couple of headlands opened up, it would have worked. So if you open up these headlands, it might work.
Oh, I'm 30% already. I'm not even going to make it across the headland.
Mark Nelson, will the sim dashboard work with Mac or just PC? It's only going to work with PC, unfortunately, Mark, because you need to run a PC application that speaks to... hang on a minute. Yes. Oh, no, you could.
Could run it on Mac?
You could. You'd have to install them. So it automatically runs an install program which drops the mod into the mod folder. But you can do it manually. If you've got the mod, you can do it manually. And as long as you've got an Android tablet, it would work then. But it won't work on iPads.
It's a Windows application though, isn't it? So you'd need to have a Mac that had Windows.
No. So there is a Windows app that you run, but basically all it does is find your mods folder and save a mod in it. So you know the sim dashboard mod that we put in the folder.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you had that and just copied it into your mods folder.
You need that virtual server thing running, don't you? As an application on your computer? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Yeah, you do.
That beer that 0.5% gone straight to your head, has it?
Yeah, I think so already. Two mouthfuls and I'm away with it. But you could run it through an emulator if you want. Or you can do the dual boot. If you've got an Intel Mac, not one of the new ones, if you've got an Intel Mac, you could boot it in Windows.
Look at that, you're almost at 200 viewers.
Crazy.
Going for it.
Great to see it. Great to see it. I hit. I want to say thank you to everybody who's pre-ordered as well through my link actually, because I've already hit bronze partner status, which means I will get pre-launch copy of the game to view, I believe, from Giants. So that's good. You guys will get to see some gameplay before it comes out. So. That's good. But if you want to order on Steam as well, go check out Argsy, because Argsy's doing discounts if you want to order through Steam and Giants. But Argsy's got deals through Steam, which I'm not allowed to have because I'm an exclusive partner, but Args has. So if you want something through Steam, he's your man.
Thank you for that. You get 10% off with the link I've got.
Not to be sniffed at.
No, it's not. 10% is 10%. And I've got in my chat, if you an exclamation mark FS22, it'll give you the links to both my Games Planet and Giants partners. Scorpion's Edge sends his regards. He's on the road in South Texas. Oh, and I've been reading chat. I'll carry on. Just ignore me.
I've managed to turn off unload my auto drive as well randomly. Why is that gonna stop working? That's odd. It's a good discount, Chris. It's well worth checking out. Definitely.
Here we go.
Right, load. Where? It's not loading my course anymore. That's odd. That's very odd.
It should still. I thought it would still be there.
It's still there. I can see it. It won't load it for some strange reason.
Turn your course play right. Your auto driver DPS on and off completely.
On and off. Please create a loader track. Right. I want to load a track. And I want to load track name. Failed to save track data. Please create a credit. I never know which one I'm supposed to do here.
I always struggle with trying to load and save and make them. It's one part of that which isn't as intuitive as it could be in my eye.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to create a new one now.
While I'm here, turn off auto drive and get the tarp opened on that. Oh, 100%.
Is one trailer full already?
It is indeed. I'm going to run that down and get our first load sold. Watching our money go down and down and down.
Dazed is saying create a second course so you can swap between them. That makes sense.
Thank you, Martin, for sharing that link, and hello to TransAm77. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Do you know if there's going to be coming a bigger header for the X9? I believe there is plans. I know Sid was working on a header for the X9. Don't know what's happened to that. I'm not sure if they're going to be anything bigger than a 45 foot though. I'm not sure on. Can't remember actually. Can you recall?
I thought it was a 45 footer he was looking at.
That's the biggest you can get in game for console anyhow, isn't it, at the moment?
Colton saying, can you use auto drive to unload yourself in the combine? Colton, you can use auto drive. You could drive the combine and have a tractor on auto drive to head across the field with an auger wagon and pick up for you if you wanted. Yes, or you could do it the other way around. You could run a combine on course play and you drive the auger wagon. It's entirely up to you, but it does seem to work. 25k in the bank. It's nice to see that going up. Matthew Schreiner, my PC specs are in the description. Man, that's crazy how much yield is in this field.
Well done.
Jason Cowell, hello from Southeast Kansas.
I can't get the second hopper on this to unload. That not work.
Oh, I've had that problem before, actually.
You had that problem on, was that with this trailer? Flint Hills with these trailers?
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's giving me the trigger to unload it, it's just not coming out.
Just not. That's exactly the problem I had. That's why I tend to use the Super Bs.
Right.
They're the same size, but it treats us 2 separate trailers.
Yeah, yeah.
So it works a bit better with auto drive and stuff as well.
That's frustrating, isn't it?
Do a little... oh, we can't fill and refill on this, can we?
No, we can't.
Can you force unload it?
No, no. Well, I could try unloading it in the field or something silly like that, but
yeah, that's annoying, though, isn't it? I wonder if before we do any more, we swap the trailers. Just reset them and
probably
get the Super Bs or
could do. We got those. When you say the Super Bs, have you got your FSG Super Bs, or are we?
There is FSG Super Bs, which are 50,000 litres each. Have you got them?
I'm just looking at what we've got. We've got the pace setter trailer A. It's 50,000. The trailer B.
That's it.
Which one are we on this now?
it.
Yeah. We went for the bigger capacity, 100,000 litre one.
But do we not have the A's and B's? I thought.
Yeah, we do have the B's. The B's are in there. Yeah.
They are in there. Cool. Or we could use the Lizard underbelly, which is 110,000.
Could do.
What do you reckon?
Don't know. Don't know.
I vote we sell them.
Sell them.
Send the trucks back. Send the trucks back to the reset the. Sell the trailers.
And
reset the trucks back to the yard.
Right.
We might have to tweak our.
We're going to lose. How much do we just get for that Triticale? I can add that money in.
25k.
Okay.
So after we've done, if we're reset to 28,400, that'll do. I'll make it work, won't it? The joys of farming.
Indeed.
L Ranch is a newbie. Welcome, mate.
Go in through there and get our exact 25613 was our harvest income. So 25613 plus. There we go. Sell those trailers. Don't trust anything with an FSG logo on it. Is that what I
exactly
learned from this?
Just doesn't work properly.
Which one were you voting for? The Lizard?
Lizard holds 110, so we could, or the Super Bs. But I'd go for the Lizard. It's got one single hopper in the bottom. It's better.
Okay. Single tank.
DePaulo is saying he operates one of these in real life. Is that the X9, DePaulo? If you do, that's pretty awesome. I would love to drive one of these.
Rid of those Lizard logos off it.
Yeah. Don't be promoting that nonsense.
None and none. There we go.
Paul Campbell says he's having lots of issues with the two chamber belly dumpers with auto drive. I do think it's always been Courseplay always struggled with it as well. Pick up this little bit here. That should sort us nicely. Do you want me to send the second truck back?
Which second truck? I don't know what you're talking about.
Gone. It's gone. As if by magic.
Just woof, disappeared.
Second Life Coast Guard. As many of you may, Kionespas, would you lean out and grab my FSG ball cap? I dropped, thanks. These are coming, by the way. Now there will be. I'm gonna have to take orders basically to see how many people want them. I'm gonna have to order them That's the only way I think I can do it. But they are coming soon. As soon as I've got the supplier sorted.
Nice. Got a happy people. I've been trying to do the same thing.
There might be some knitted beanies as well with the logo on for those people who get cold in the winter. Scorpion will be happy too. He's not on stream, so he can't rejoice.
Right, where are we at? It's over here. That truck better get here fast, or we're gonna have no
Oh, you're at
no
the.
room.
I was about
Yeah,
to
I'm
head
at
over.
the auger wagon.
Is it full?
60%.
Billy Bob, you can look at my merchandise in the top corner of the header on my channel homepage. There's a link there to it, or maybe if Taz is fast-fingered, he'll drop a post in. Morella will take a bean. I can relate to that, Morella.
We had a nice frosty this morning. Looking out the window, the grass is still got a nice white tinge to it.
Really? We had a nice warm day here. It's been quite nice today. The rain came this evening though. Lane Feasel. Did you know I live in West Texas? That's awesome, Lane. What do you think of the map then? Do you like it? There you go. Taz has just posted my merch. Thank you, sir.
I could run this auger wagon over and sell it straight out of here anyhow. I think we're just over the road, the sell point. Scott's off to get some Texas barbecue. I've seen some pics on Discord.
Nice.
Make us all hungry.
Robert Webb, we're playing on PC tonight, mate.
Nice.
Evening Quantum, how you doing?
Thank you, Mads. Has just bought FS22 using my discount code. Appreciate that.
There you go. Do you know even the fill animation of the grain in that Demco car is different class?
Pretty cool, eh?
Oh, so
I love
so natural.
when you close the cover, the wrinkles and that get tightened out of it.
Yeah, so good.
Mm.
If I go on, do it now. Do it now before you leave. I'll zoom in on it. Yeah, I mean, how long have they spent on that? It's so good. I'm kind of hoping that might be one of the things we see in FS22. Actually, is that just that subtlety of animations and stuff improving? That'd be brilliant. Jordan, the Canadian kid, you could really use some rain here in Manitoba. It hasn't rained. Yeah, you guys are having it rough with the heat at the moment, aren't you? Crikey. Some of the temperatures that they were talking about on the news the other day sound insane.
That and the lack of rain, like even the northern states in the US, watching
That's right.
like the Welkers, I was watching, they did a crop tour video and just how dry they are and how different their crops are to this time last year. And they said it was their driest year in 30 years of keeping records on the farm.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Hmm.
Gramer Dim, does the 8RX have 3D tracks? It does now, doesn't it? Sid's tractors have been upgraded, haven't they? Oh, that one might not, though. We might have the older version on here.
Yeah, I don't think we've
But
updated it. Has he updated his?
I think he has, yeah. Or I've got the 9RX, but that's a custom one, isn't it? Maybe Sid's maybe not released his yet. Cranky wants rear cameras in tractors. You can have some for Scotland's rain. Yeah, you're right, Chris. We've got more than enough.
It wouldn't be Scotland without the rain, though, would it?
No. Wouldn't be summer in Scotland without the rain.
There you go, 204 in your screen.
That is impressive. Thank you, guys. Always appreciated. Nice to see you all here. Right, first truck's back.
I reckon we don't need to buy another one with the sell point being this close. At least not for now.
No, we're close enough. Evening, Perthers. How are you doing? Pleasant views in from Ohio. Nice to see you, mate. Hashtag Scottish summer rain from Jason Donnelly. You know it, Jason. Afuna Mark says he could watch you two all day. That's very kind of you, Afuna. Thank you very much. Just two regular guys trying to make a living digitally. Chris Richardson, only difference between summer and winter in Scotland is the temperature of the rain. That's about right.
Yeah, we've got a spa pool and I emptied it out last weekend to give it a good clean. Filled it up yesterday and turned it back on, and our water that came out of our water tank was 11 degrees.
11, jeez.
Yeah, so it's used up a lot of energy. Sorry, Greta. Heating that to get it to a more temperate climate.
Yeah, interesting. We've got a spa pool which we bought a few weeks ago, and I don't want to see my electricity bill at the end of the month. Does Triticale make good money combining them? Used mostly as green silage around here. Don't know, Pleasant, to be honest. It's the first time Args and I have used it, so we'll be interested to see. I mean, it's what did we get off that first?
We got
half a trailer load.
We got 50 grand off that trailer.
50
It was
grand,
what, 100k, 100,000.
So that's not bad. Evening, Black Book. How you doing?
It's interesting with these big headers because you're picking up so much wider area how quickly everything fills up. I've noticed that on West Australia, the combines I used with 45-foot headers were easier to keep up with.
Yeah, you always have to find the balance, don't you?
Yeah.
Evening, Wobbler.
JBNZ, -5 frost here in Nelson. Ooh. Knowing Nelson, one of the sunniest cities in New Zealand, it'll be a beautiful day down
there. Forward Ag, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Much appreciated.
Ditto from my side, thank you very much.
What a guy. Honestly, guys, look forward to his KC liquid fertilizer pull between tank coming out in the next couple of weeks. It is awesome. I'm quite sure probably Args and me will do a little bit of a preview of it over the next few days. Texas, hello. Send a save to Brazil. A save of the game? Suppose we could post the game save up. Nothing's changed though. This is just the standard map, really, other than a little bit of a farmyard.
Yeah, that's about the main difference.
Lambo guy is asking, what's the benefit of having a track instead of a normal tyre? I'll let you answer that one, Args.
They look cool. Compaction's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think spreads the
load.
weight a little better, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yep. So you can look at like the grain cart here that I'm driving in. You're not on my stream, but if it was a tyre, you'd have a very small contact area, whereas the track has a much wider contact area, much like your wife or partner or girlfriend wearing stilettos. You don't want that heel standing on your foot, but the other shoe, a normal flat shoe, it's not going to hurt quite so much. Same principle. But if she is wearing stilettos, tell her she looks good in them.
Yeah. Very important. Capeste says he's found FS22 Collector's Edition for pre-order on Amazon in the UK. but it's on Italian, not English. It shouldn't be out yet. So somebody's going to get the knuckles wrapped at Amazon, I think.
So that was shared. I saw that actually on the Farming Simulator, like the official Giants Discord channel. Someone had shared a screenshot of it, and they were discussing it there.
I think somebody's maybe jumped the gun a bit. I think they're going to announce either they'll release it or announce it, the date for release on during FarmCon. I think.
100%. Thank you, OC Old Cranky. £10 super chat for drinks tonight. You guys are going to get me drunk at this, right?
On a Sunday night too.
On a Sunday night.
You can't do that because Args. Basically, after the stream,
right.
I go to bed and have a nice long nap. Whereas Argsy stays up all day, and then we'll meet up again in Argsy's morning and my morning and Argsy's evening to record another episode of this. So
we thought we'd starved you guys for a couple of weeks, so we'd feed that appetite.
Do a double header.
Aiden, how are you? I am doing well, thank you. Was fun time having a stream with FarmSim Guy.
We haven't done this for a while, actually. We should do this more often.
It has been a wee while.
It's hard finding the time, isn't it?
It is the time. Trying to make things work. Domain G as well, $10 Canadian. Thank you very much. He wants to keep the donations coming and drink up. Thank you very much, dude. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. Every single one of you. It's been fun. It's cracked 6,000 subs last week.
Yeah, congratulations, mate.
So,
great.
Pretty cool. And what are you? You must be what? Almost at 30 now.
I wish. Nearly at 21 though.
21.
Which is amazing because it was 20,000 on Sunday.
No,
nearly at 21 already. Mental. Oh, L Ranch is saying he's got the same issue with the pivots on the auto drive.
Oh, cracking being a collision.
Yeah, I think.
It was funny actually. The truck drove because I hung out with that second truck I sent down, and it went past on its own all right.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
And I wondered because the truck's doing.
Trucks.
Well, I wondered for the trucks because it was doing 70 miles an hour. It kind of got to the collision and had gone past it before it realised it was one.
Maybe.
And then kept going, but not sure. Rob Russell, hello, how you doing, mate? Just in from work. I hope you had a nice day at work and got your feet up and relaxing now. And Ben Games, hello, you just came from FarmSim Guy's stream. Well, welcome along. Hope you've still got his going as well.
Evening, Rob. Or morning, or afternoon, or sometime. I should just say hello. Be a lot easier.
I think there's a competition going on.
Campbell says.
Campbell
says. Yep. The hard work you guys do to schedule time to record these is well appreciated. Thank you, Chris.
I think we're having a competition. Paul. Yeah, Paul. I think we're having a competition here to see how many currencies I can get in my streams. Of Martin's just come in with something from South Africa. 14 South African rand. So thank you very much, Martin.
There you go. Duvan Van Neermark wants FS22, but he's worried his PC won't run it. Now, I can't say whether it will or not, Duvan, because I don't know what your specs are. But if you can post your specs in the chat there, we will be able to give you a little bit of help. I mean, to be honest, you don't need a particularly fast or powerful PC to run FS. I don't even think you will need one for FS22, but. Well, I'm doing a double unload here.
Oh, into the grain cart and into the truck?
Yeah.
Nice. Tell you what, I'm going to get the whole way through one fast without I didn't think we'd be able to do that, but we can. That's good.
I did. Yeah, I did. I got 96% I was on when I finished. The only problem is you've got to drive halfway down the field to unload and then drive all the way back. We should have parked it at one end. Well, it wouldn't have worked.
We'd have two trucks, one at each end. Would be the best.
Where's the other truck?
Well, I didn't buy another trailer.
Ah, right, you just got the one.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, if you're enjoying the content, please bit of a thumbs up would be much appreciated. And show your support for the channels, for both of them. If you don't subscribe, do that as well. It's actually surprising having a look at your subscriber numbers on videos and how many people are subscribed and not subscribed.
Yeah.
Are you still the same, you 50-50-ish?
No, I'm not even that. I think I'm about 20% of my viewers are subscribed, but 80% are not. Yeah.
Wow. Western Australia is a bit of an anomaly for me because there's a lot of people who really look forward to it, so I think I end up about 50-50 on that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Aiden's asking if FS22 will a PS4 be able to play it. Yes, they are making it compatible with the last gen consoles. I'd be silly not to because of the supply issues with the new gen ones. And I think 50% of players for FarmSim are console, 50% PC, so a big part of their market.
Right.
And
apparently 7 million copies of FS19 were sold for console.
Right.
That's nuts, isn't it?
It is.
Galaxy Eyes, thank you very much. Nice to see you here. Taz, there's another Taz has asked here, Args.
Yeah.
How long in post-production does it take us to produce our videos? It's interesting, just as you were mentioning Western Australia there, because I know that's a marathon for you, isn't it? I think on average I'm about 2.5 hours.
Is that post?
From importing the footage.
Right.
Yeah, importing the footage, slicing and dicing it, doing the thumbnail, getting all the metadata in, uploading. Yeah, it's probably between 2.5 and 3 hours per vid. Probably getting distracted reading Discord and things like that as well.
So that's until it's uploaded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes on upload now. On an average sort of 20-minute video, it takes about 30 minutes to upload.
You know what we should have done for the capacity? We should have done the field the other way, in the shorter run. I was just thinking we could cut it in half and go halfway, and that would solve the unloading in the middle.
Let's do that. Yeah, and you could get two runs in then, couldn't you?
There, and you're down and back, and you'd finish back up here in the middle. Yeah, so my Spectacle Island the other day, I did it really late and rushed it through, and it was 4 hours from starting recording to exporting it.
No, okay, that's pretty good.
I've
had a couple. I sometimes find when you record a new series, so my first Ohio horsepower vid, there's a lot of setup time, but by the time I started recording it, and because you're doing a farm tour and stuff like that, there's a lot more talking than just running through fields.
Yeah.
I think I recorded it it was 45 minutes of recording, which gave me a 25-minute video. And I think I'd edited it in less than an hour because there was hardly any cuts in it.
Yep.
So I absolutely smashed through that one, but that happens rarely.
Yeah, some of the series I've been doing for a long time, like No Creek, I'm pretty fast on, but like you say, some of those initial ones sped up, and those can take a while. And yeah, like West Australia just takes them marathon because it's such a I'll sometimes just leave auto drive and course play going for an hour and sort of walk away and come back just to get some progress.
I was going to say, because there's nothing doing, is there? You're just literally watching them do the fields. Yeah,
or I record it in pieces, so I'll stop recording and then start editing while the tractors are still going, while the combines are still going in the background.
Okay. Nice.
You've got another new farm worker there, Nick Parker, I think you might have.
I see that. Nick Parker's just joined as a farm worker. That's awesome. Welcome, Nick. Get yourself onto the Discord and you can get onto the multiplayers.
Oh, we've been here so long, the next train's going past.
Oh, half an hour in then, must be. Oh, an hour in.
An hour in. It must be on an hour cycle. We were trying to figure that out last time, weren't we? When we were planting here and trying to get some shots of the, I was spraying, and get some shots of the train in it. We sort of sat here waiting for about 10 minutes for the train to turn.
Just chewing the fat because there's nothing else to do.
Such a unique feature of this map, in that big long train.
I think it actually takes half an hour to go past.
Just about.
Rabbit Man, good evening. How are you doing? Wobbler says his birthday's the day before the release of FS22. Well, exactly. You know what you get for your birthday then, don't you?
Turn that heater on.
Victor Cox, how are the family? The family are great, mate. Thanks for asking. It's the summer holidays here. Kids are off school. They were down at their grandparents for a week this week, so I've done a lot of driving this week.
When's the new addition to the family arriving?
Yeah, we have got 5 weeks. 4 weeks, maybe 4 weeks now. We've got a puppy. I've finally buckled. Finally given in, and we're getting a puppy. So we're getting a little cocker spaniel.
You know it won't stay as cute as it is now for that long.
No.
How's the land of the long white cloud? It is doing well, Quantum. It is a beautiful morning, and there is not many long white clouds in the sky. So we're going to have a nice midwinter's day. Well, good. Forward to getting out there.
Thanks, Billy Bob. Yeah. And Billy Bob says I sound like a really cool father. I think I'm cooler than they think I am, but I'll take that.
Because your kids are a little bit older than me, what do they think about the whole dad's a YouTuber thing?
Currently still awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure my son would want to admit it to his friends at school.
My kids were doing a sort of, what do you need to do for careers thing, and my wife's like, going on to school and talk about what YouTube.
Imagine the complaints you get from other parents.
Yeah, I know, right?
We had a guy called Argsy today, and he says, "Screw school, you can be a YouTuber."
Gonna work. Get close enough.
Over a big lump of.
Oh, it's not gonna unload into your.
Ah.
That
should work.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
And to get the spout in the right spot.
There you go. Look at that.
Rob's going to jump over.
Dreamwork.
Yeah, it does. Rob's going to jump over and give your stream a big thumbs up as well. Every time
I see you, Rob.
Every time I look over at your stream, your viewer numbers are going through the roof.
220.
Awesome. It is awesome.
I don't know what our record is. I can't remember. It's about 250, I think we had, didn't we? For the 10, was it 10K stream? Oh no, I had an Ohio. I did a Sunday night Ohio a couple of weeks ago, and it was crazy. Yeah, the truck's gonna be full.
So long as we're empty, it doesn't matter.
Right, I'll run the truck over.
That is actually cool. Okay. Ben Games, you got to go. That was lovely watching the stream. Oh, thanks for being here, mate. Appreciate that. Literally, you see that big tall silo straight ahead of you on the left?
Is that the one ahead of us, not behind us?
Yep. Back down there at the animal dealer.
I quite like this lizard trailer because it's got turning rear axles, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Went with that option.
Kind of.
It works really well.
Getting around corners.
It actually works really well in a road train. So I've got 3 of those linked up on Western Australia, and it does. It follows the path perfectly.
Nice.
Quantum, you're not wrong. Saying money made in YouTube and streaming is more than a large majority of typical jobs. You're not wrong, but it's the 0.01% that can do it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's fair to say
your success rate's pretty low.
Yeah, it's fair to say that I do not make enough money from YouTube to quit my job. And I don't think I will be for a long time yet. If ever. I would like to, though. Just because I'd quite like to have some sleep again. Let's see what a big 110 litre
Oh, well, I'm going to
Trailer
guess
full's going to make.
57,000. Scott Fuchs is here and he's sorry he's late. No need to apologise for being late, mate. Pleased you're able to make it. You're lucky I'm streaming a bit later than I would normally, otherwise you would have missed it completely. Oh,
56,488. So close. Do we
Mr.
have a
Sweet.
Bailey yet?
No, we leased that last one because we had no money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the same goes for actors. You're right. Same does go for actors. What was I going to look at?
Sensitivity's too high in my
Oh,
wheel.
yeah. So I'm going to repay our. We've got a $30,000 loan. So I'm just going to repay that. Oh, we've got some money. Clear that debt before you go off and spend it.
I know.
Dave B's watching us both at the same time, split screen. How am I doing? I'm doing well, thank you, Dave.
Nice one, Dave.
See you. Now, if you're doing that, the best way to do it is to mute one of the streams. Listen to it on one.
Fordag, take care, man. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Indeed,
Thanks
mate.
for all your hard work on the KC.
Looking
You running
forward.
bottom while I run top.
Yep. There's a bad joke in
Farming
there, but I won't
Legend
make
evening? Don't. Family stream.
it. Indeed. What do I do for a job? I am an architect, Jordan.
You know, I studied architecture at university.
Did you?
Yeah. But couldn't get a job. It was recession time, and they
Was
were
it?
only hiring like senior guys with experience. We were just coming out of recession,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't get a job. So I
Was that up to the 87 stock market crash?
no, thank you.
You're not that old, no, okay.
No, not yet.
So you actually
So,
studied it and you've got a degree in architecture.
Got a degree in architecture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
But I went into marketing. Actually got an intern job just to make some money because I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay in Edinburgh. Didn't want to go home.
Yeah.
So I got an intern job, and after a month, a guy wandered through and went, "You're actually quite good. Do you want a proper job?" And I was like, "Okay,"
Nice.
and never looked back since. Yeah, weird how it works, isn't it?
Yeah. I've actually modelled part of a building for Ola or Renabu.
Oh, how's that going?
It was actually from the one little test I did. It actually for him, he seemed to think it was going to work quite well. So.
Oh, awesome.
A little bit of a different work stream because I'm doing it in a CAD software package rather than a 3D modelling package, but
Rather than Blender.
Yeah, rather than Blender or something like that. But I could export it out in a format he could use, which seemed to work pretty well.
Oh, nice. I wonder if is there a file size difference? Is it,
well, that was the main
CAD
thing.
software hold more detail or less, or is it more optimized? Because Blender's not renowned for being particularly well optimized for 3D. Punts out quite big file sizes, I think, compared to some of the other, Cinema 4D and the other big packages.
Yeah, I got to. What did I get to? About 1.5 meg for a pretty detailed building with windows and openings and downpipes and that. So I can put as much information in it as I want. So if I was modelling a building for a house or a building for the drawing, you'd have all the wall thickness information, what your structure is, what your claddings are, what your racks are and all that, internal linings. But because I'm doing it for him, no, you don't need any of it. It's just a block, just a plane with some depth to it, effectively.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave B, how you doing?
Now I'm intrigued as to how full you're going to be when you get back here.
I hit this line, I'm going to be 70.
Ah,
I'm 74 at the moment. I'm going to hit 80%. Have you misjudged your
no, I was
center
fine.
line?
I was 98. I thought I was pretty close to.
Right.
I wondered how close you were going to be.
It's going to come in about 82 or 83.
Jordan's boss studied architecture at university, now is a dairy farmer. We've just
Got George's laughing at us, geeking out.
is he? We'll just forget you guys are here. Talk amongst themselves.
Although you guys, if you haven't seen Renabu yet, Ola Haldor's map.
No, we cross streams. Don't do that.
Oh no, end of the world. Cody Cunliffe, is Triticale built into this map? It is, isn't it? We've not changed that.
Yep. No, we didn't add anything. So this has got Triticale and Sorghum, I think, were the two, weren't they?
Yeah.
Definitely Triticale. Yeah, Sorghum.
We did add, well, Argsy added anhydrous and some custom textures, but that's about it, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
And we built our own yard.
And we built our own yard.
Where do we find the big single belly dump trailer? That lizard one is on Mod Hub.
It's on the Mod Hub.
Yeah, that was Mantrid, I think, made that one, didn't he?
He did. I think the big lizard logos were a joke, aren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were a bit of a mistake.
Alright, I'm going to manage to get all of this into this. This might be a perfect point to unload. Come on. Yes! Alright, let's see what percentage off full we are here. 95%, not bad at all.
So,
Cody Cunliffe, first time checking out a live stream. Going to have to do it more often. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, we quite enjoy a live stream, don't we, Args?
we do. Good fun.
Always good to interact with the gang. Second Life Coast Guard, does either of you know the max number of mods allowed before the game crashes, locks up? I get around 230 and it locks at the loading screen all vehicles. Second Life, I have about just over 2,000 mods, and I can load them all in. I can load every single mod in to the game, and that's multiple maps in one folder and everything. You know, breaking all the kind of things that you shouldn't do, but it seems to work. You can have one dodgy mod though that could break everything.
I'm the same. I haven't had any issues with mods. Always seem to.
If I download a mod, you're probably the same. If I download a mod and it doesn't work, it goes in the bin straight away.
Yeah.
Don't leave it in the folder.
Yep.
Same with maps. Although PV tools, as I'm moving on and using new maps, I'm using PV tools all the time. I've just got a few old ones like Bull's Gaps. I'm using my big mods folder for that.
Yep.
I'll be interested to see if PV Tools is updated for FS22. All these things we've got that we're not going to have when FS22 comes out.
I know, right?
Here, Mark Thor's rocking 4,000 mods, 90 gigs worth of mods.
There we go. Jordan Gibbons is the same. It's his first live stream watching with us. Nice to have you here, Jordan. Do we on PC or console? So we're both on PC for this one. I do have it on console. Haven't really played that much lately, but I'm thinking about doing a little series on American Life Farming. Now that it is out properly.
So, Williamson's Digital Farm says he doesn't see himself swapping to 22 until 6 months after release at the earliest. There's some mods that are a must. Well, we've talked about that, Days, actually, haven't we, Args? That we're kind of hoping that the lag that we had from 17 to 19 will be less from 19 to 22 because they're not fundamentally changing the way mods are constructed this time. So it might be just that the modders will be able to make some minor tweaks.
Yeah, that was the
up poly counts and things and make things a little bit more detailed. But
Yeah, that was the biggest difference from 17 to 19, as they redid the whole texture mapping and materials and that, wasn't it?
yeah,
On mods, which sort of modders needed to learn a new method or new ways of doing things.
that's right.
Pretty interesting though, seeing like the is it parallel occlusion mapping? I've been talking about
Yeah,
a
it
lot
was nice.
lately.
That was a nice demo, wasn't it?
It was a nice demo, but it's also interesting seeing that it's kind of something that's been able to be done in 19 and not really done much.
Yeah, and it's on some
For the
buildings,
modders.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think Trailer Park Farms, that's how they reduced the file size on their sheds, their
On the
most recent
sheds.
sheds.
Yeah,
I know Ola's showing it off for Renaboo, that he's tested that,
that's right.
and Oxygen David's been doing it in some of his teasers for
I kind of
Calms.
hope that hopefully the graphical the processor, the kind of performance improvements mean it can just be done on a larger scale.
Absolutely. Toti's getting late, so you're heading off. Good night to you, mate. Thank you for joining. Olaf's the same, so we must be getting to those Central European time zone. It's getting a bit late on a Saturday night. Nice to have you guys here anyhow. See you. K-Vong's asked that I can teach you how to use Courseplay. You look lost sometimes. Do you know what? I actually learned a lot.
I thought I was doing all right.
Oh, you did do well. You did.
First time for all of that. I always find it easy with tractors, though.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Wait till you get into the more complicated things.
Yeah.
If you do. To be honest, I learned a lot of my initial Courseplay. I think you did a video on, was it Oakfield? With the
way back when,
for unloading combines using Courseplay.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
And
that was one of the first videos I watched on how to do that. I was like, wow, look at this. That's cool.
Yeah, that and my auto drive unload course vid. That seems to be really popular. Farmer 2021. This is the Midwest Dura 60-foot header. You can get it probably on most of the decent mod sites now.
I had someone tell me in one of my West Australia videos that I'd never seen a 60-foot header. That it's not realistic. I sent them the link to the Midwest manufacturing page for Midwest in Australia, and these were specifically designed for use in Australia.
Well, you know the rule, don't you? If you've never seen it, it doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist, yeah. Also had a nice comment on my West Australia telling me that cotton's always harvested in line with the rows, never across rows. Which, I guess makes complete sense, but the limitations of the game...
Exactly, that's what it boils down to, doesn't it?
There's only so far you can go with realism.
Days to saying, just wait until you try and do a controlled traffic farming and lining up Courseplay courses with GPS ones. Spent 3 hours on Friday. I did that on Seneca the other week. I had 2 tractors in a field, one on Courseplay, and I had lined up an auto drive course for the second. Not an auto drive course, a GPS course for the second row. I skipped a row on Courseplay, and I ran the second row using GPS. It was brilliant. Worked a treat.
I'm trying. I've done that a couple of times. On No Creek Farms, actually, I think. It was even trickier.
Quite good when it works.
Yeah, well, that was tricky because I think I was doing it with combines with slightly different grain header width too.
Oh yeah, now that is a challenge. That is a challenge. Evening, Botar. How are you doing? Funny guy, thank you for the sub, my friend. Much appreciated. Oops.
A couple of my good gaming friends, Brett and Roxanne, who I often play other games with, have just jumped in and said hello. So hello to you too. Hope you guys are doing well this morning.
Are they the guys that whoop your ass on Valorant?
No, Apex Legends and that. I've never played Valorant actually.
Have you not?
No.
Apex, I quite enjoy Apex.
I enjoy that. We've been playing a lot of
terrible at it.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Destiny too late. Trying to get ready to do a raid. which has led to me being delayed in doing videos. Lately I've been getting distracted too much.
Trials and tribulations of being a YouTuber. Your viewers demand content.
Brett's just said Argsy carries me, I'm bad. Don't be so hard on yourself, bud. But it's true. Buzz Senior, Zill's 214 foot planter in Australia. I have not seen that, but I am still going to Google that afterwards. 214 foot planter.
Wow.
Like, what's
that? The new case one looked good. Did you see the case one that DJ demoed the other day?
Was that the one by the South American guys,
yeah.
the 6000 series riser? Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, Chris Richardson saying, "What's the script with Courseplay making Steigers wiggle for ages?" I think it's more with the tractor than Courseplay, Chris. Hinged tractors don't seem to work very well with Courseplay or auto drive, although you can fix it. So the X9, sorry, the 9RX that we've got, that Forward Ag modded the original, updated the original one, that doesn't wobble, and Carl Farm's Steiger doesn't wobble half as much as some of the other ones. So I think it can be fixed, can't it?
Yeah, the custom modding 9RX was bad with it.
Yeah.
And there was some edits for the XML which were shared on Courseplay, which I actually linked, I think, in one of my videos, because I talked about it in that West Australia, where there was some code around the rotation and the position of the pivot and those kind of things, which sort of semi-fixed it. It still does do the wiggle, but I was actually watching a video by one of the Courseplay guys last week on overloading courses with a wheel loader, and it didn't seem to do it for him, so...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
He's got inside track though, hasn't he?
Yeah, probably. Right, I'm going to jump into the grain cart, go and get that emptied out.
Oh, Dave's just saying it's something to do with the steering speed. So you could adjust the steering speed to mitigate it.
Anderson Farms on YouTube. Are they an Australian farm, Jordan?
Yeah, Chris Richardson, check out the modder spotlight vid I did on Forward Ag. There's a link in that for the 9RX, which is a very nice tractor.
Andrew's got it there too. Zell's 214 foot yesterday. Like, I've used the DB120, which is 120 foot, and that's a beast trying to get it, you know, doing heading passes and turning around and things, but 214, which is almost double that.
So while I was down picking the kids up the other day, got to spend a bit of time with Grandad FSG, and he dug out a load of photos of his 70s US escapades.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Some awesome photos of combining in the 70s. No cabs, just sitting under a cloth roof.
Yeah,
and things like that, and there's some combines, hill combines as well.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. So I'm gonna get them scanned in, and I'm gonna have to do a vid on them at some point. He's keen on doing a chat at some point as well, so we'll have to do that.
Cool. Yeah, we went for a walk around my parents' farm yesterday. They're just doing a bit of a land transfer, so they're selling some of their land and trading it with someone else. So we went for a walk over some of the land that was the first land they owned back in the early 80s. Just had a walk around, had a look. I'd love to get some of the old photos too from what they've done.
Yeah.
Back when I was younger, always thought about getting those out. And we used to have we used to put newspapers up our jerseys when we were working on the open cab tractors to cut the wind.
Okay,
yeah. Just to take that chill off, you throw some newspaper up and it'd just completely block that.
They did that in cycling as well.
kids
if you
these
cross
days.
one of them out in the alpine climbs,
Yeah.
stuffed newspapers under your jersey on
Oh,
the way
yeah.
down so you don't freeze.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Kids these
Nick
days
is
don't know
asking the
how easy
best
they're.
place. Exactly, yeah. Don't know they're born. Nick is asking the best place to download mods. A few sites he's tried seem to be rubbish. Yeah, there aren't some great ones. Some out there that kind of can absolutely crucify your PC with malware and horrible adware and stuff. But Yes Mods is good, although they don't update it anymore. There's still a good batch of mods on there. Mod Network is run by Squad, isn't it? Owned by
Is it?
Grant. Grant set that up.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
So that's a good one.
Modern Network's my default. If I want to find
Yeah.
something, I'll go there first because I know I'm not going to get pop-ups or anything like that. A lot of the content creators are sharing their stuff there as their default. So, like, it's where MRG releases all his maps. And
Yeah, I can see that trend kind of getting bigger and bigger over there. I use fs19.net just because there's so much stuff on there, but there is a lot of questionable stuff on there. But I tend to avoid all the ones where anybody can upload a mod. Because, yeah, you just get kind of questionable edits of people's mods that aren't done very well and things like that. So.
Facebook's probably been the biggest source for me lately.
Although I'm getting a lot of people grumbling, and I totally understand it because
Not everyone wants to be on Facebook.
Not everybody uses Facebook, but so many people do use Facebook.
Yeah.
And again, I think the modders get, if they've got 6, 7, 8,000 followers on Facebook, they'll get some ad revenue from that as well. So I understand it from their perspective.
And they can also control who joins their groups and that, so they know, if they get a bad apple in there, they can see pretty quick.
Yeah.
So you can control it a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Second Life Coast Guard is saying he's an old man and a member of he remembers ploughing with a single blade behind a mule back in the 60s. I have a picture. One of the pictures that my dad showed me yesterday was of horse-drawn combines in Wisconsin. 24 horses pulling a horse-drawn combine.
24, wow.
And that was one combine. They'd run 6 or 7 in a field.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you even... like, literally everything you're combining is getting fed back to the horses.
Yep, Kavong's got that right. I'm in New Zealand and FSG is in Scotland, so polar opposites just about. Could not get much closer to being on the other side of the world.
Exactly.
Pretty cool being able to share a common interest with someone from so far away.
In fact, we can play a game with virtually no kind of lag or...
Yeah. So we've got the servers.
Well.
Who's this one's in LA, isn't it? West Coast of Australia, America? Yeah.
Yeah.
How long are we going to go for? We're going to finish this field, you reckon?
We'll finish this field. That'll probably bring us pretty close to 11, won't it?
Yeah. I probably can't go much past there. We got kids swimming lessons and things.
Yeah, couple of hours tonight. Just a little bit of fun. Leave you all
wanting more,
champing at the bit for more. Yeah.
Seeing how many bales we're going to get off this. Actually, do we have a sell point? Oh, we've got that big shed, I suppose. I wonder how many bales we can fit in that 20,000. I reckon we can fill that shed. That should be our challenge.
Yeah, I reckon we can.
We'll be sick of straw by the end of it. I say it's working much better having that field split in two.
That was a smart idea, Oggs. There's a reason they pay you the big bucks.
I have those occasionally. Jordan, I am in the La North Island. Mighty Manawatu.
A farmer in Scotland and a farmer in New Zealand working on a farm in Texas. Yeah.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Yeah, well pointed out, comrade. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, you're in New Zealand too. Whereabouts are you, Jordan? Alright.
Jonathan Bear says that sounds like a joke.
The start
Yeah,
of a bad joke.
It does, doesn't it?
What was was it Matariki fireworks, Brett? It would have been, wouldn't it?
El Ranch, how many cattle are you putting in the dairy facility? I mean, we're going to go for about 1,200 El Ranch and probably 1,200 beef. We'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
Billy Bob, take care. Thanks for dropping in, man. Nice to see you, and I appreciate the sub.
That feed mix is going to be a big help for that. Because what does it have capacity for? We can make 5 million litres of TMR in it. So we can just mix to our heart's content, and then just take that TMR out and feed it when we need.
It's like a morning's feed for the cattle.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting when this all starts to all the dots start to join together, isn't it?
Oh, nice. Jordan was born in Levin, so about half an hour drive from where I am, but now you're in North Otago. It's a bit of a change. It'll be pretty cold down there this morning, I imagine.
Is North Island warmer than South Island, I take it?
Yeah, north, closer to the equator.
Are they pretty similar?
Yeah, so... Nah, North Island's warmer.
Is it?
Yeah. Although, and it's different. The North Island's more... It's not quite tropical rainforest, but like more temperate, probably. South Island, you get those real big shifts. So, Central Otago, where a lot of good red wines and that are made, you get, your -5, -10 winter days, but you'll also get 30, mid-30s in the summer, really hot and dry.
Yeah. Kind of like Midwest states.
Probably very similar. You get down there, and it's nothing grows like crop-wise, except for orchards and grapes.
Evening, Nathan. How you doing? Punisher's asking what weight is the best to sell Limousin cows. I have no idea. I'm going to say the fatter the better, right?
Yeah, there must be a trade-off on it. I don't know when that'll be, but depends on your inputs and how much food you're putting in and what return you can get on it.
Yeah.
You're not going to make it around there. How cold does New Zealand get? Probably, what do we had? One town in the central North Island, which is kind of near the ski fields, was -10 one morning the other day, but where I am, our midwinter highs would be 10 or 9 or 10 degrees Celsius would be a cold day.
Oh, that'd be nice. That's summer in Skull.
Yeah. It's the wind that gets you here though.
You get a lot of wind, do you?
Yeah. Nice westerly. We've got a few hundred wind turbines on the ranges out the window. Apparently it's some of the best producing, like in terms of efficiency, wind in the world. The wind turbines.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Waldo wants to know how to get mods from your phone to your console. Quite simply put, Waldo, you cannot do that. The only way you can get mods on console is through Mod Hub in the game.
Yeah.
My courseplay hasn't turned on. My auto drive didn't work. A bit embarrassing. Kayvon wants to know if I'm going to eat because there's food on the table in the background. There certainly is. Sounds like the kids are sitting down to a nicely cooked breakfast. It smells fantastic.
Nice, that'll be your reward. Get this field finished, you can...
Good farmer's breakfast. Gotta go out and do a hard 2 hours work before we have that breakfast.
Maybe you should start doing it with your kids. They're not allowed breakfast until they've done 2 hours on West Texas.
Oliver Boss, is there a link for the map? I don't have a link in this video. Have you linked it in yours? I'm trying to remember where.
For what? Sorry.
For the map, sorry, for West Texas.
I think I might have linked it in my description.
Yeah, right.
Hang on a second, I'm just going to try and make Dazed a mod so we can post a link to there's a seasons spreadsheet for animals. So,
Oh yeah.
so that'll answer.
Cool. Scott,
Right, Dazed.
Scott
You should be
enjoying
able
this.
to post a link now. Sorry, Ox.
That's alright. Scott's just saying he's enjoying the Spectacle Island Survival series.
So am I, actually.
Starting
That's
to
great.
progress, actually. I'm having fun with it now.
First harvest.
First harvest. Some potatoes. More potatoes than I expected. I am gonna...
That's always the case.
It is. I am gonna have a chat to the islanders and see if I can get that boat down at the other dock. I'm not sure if I can load it by parking next to it, or whether you have to use the farm silo on the main farm on the map. I'll have to do a bit of research into that.
There we go. Yeah, we have got a link to the map in my my description. Anybody wants it?
Alright, there we go. So Oliver Boss, go and jump over to FSG's stream. And as a thank you for sharing the link, give him a thumbs up.
199 views, 194 likes. Very nice.
Actually, I haven't liked the stream. Thumbs up on mine.
Dazed, you'll Dazed, try and post that link again, mate. You maybe did it before I turned you into an admin.
There you go. Just give me another thumb on yours.
Oh, thanks. That's 198 now. 199. You started a trend.
Not a trend. I've got a little row of shame of Triticale where my GPS doesn't work.
Oh, really? It wouldn't be an Argsy combine field if it didn't have a little missed bit.
Here we go.
There we go. Thank you, Dazed. Literally, this entire field has been 125% yield.
That's impressive, eh?
It really is. I'm going to clear, what, 250,000 on this field alone.
Good to get some income finally. Transam's asking if I checked out the Spudnik potato equipment that was released the other day. I did a video on it. Transam. Showing it
Very
off.
good video as well. It even made me want to do potatoes for a while.
It's a pretty cool pack. I think we've added it onto my multiplayer server, so we might do a stream in a few weeks' time, harvesting some potatoes on there as a bit of a team. See how it all goes. Am I near Fielding or Ashurst? About 20 minutes west, sort of more west of Palmerston North, between Palmy and the coast. Close to Longburn. If that means anything to you. Probably will if you lived in Levin. Oh, you lived in Ashurst for 7 years. Yeah. Kavong
Gregory
is...
Mallard says this is the perfect map for planting cotton on. And we have got a few fields of cotton, haven't we?
We do, too.
Won't be a million miles away from being ready now.
No, I think it's turned. But, of course, in seasons it's not quite at the harvest point, so...
Yeah.
It looks ready to harvest, but not quite there. Tramzan's just remembered he watched my video.
He's trying to remember the really interesting YouTube video that you watched.
Yeah,
and you should check it out.
Go check it out. Kavong, good night from Denmark. Good night to you too, sir. Thanks for hanging out with us.
See you
Nice
later,
to have you
K-Bong. Nice to see you back. Very regular.
He is indeed.
YXT, this map is called West Texas.
Mark's just written rock dweller question mark. Has drawn my attention to remind me about something. So I don't know if have you seen Thunder's Rock?
Is it
Script?
out?
Not quite.
I've
Keep
seen it.
an eye.
It looks great.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a brilliant little kind of realism add-on, isn't it?
It is very cool. He put a post up yesterday in his Discord there's an update saying there was a couple of things that had come out through some testing that wasn't quite working, and he was going to try and get that fixed. And out for some public beta testing soon. So,
Oh, that's exciting.
yeah, pretty
Looking
keen to
forward
give
to
that a try. He had a auto load trailer to pick up the rocks.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty cool. He'd just drive along with his trailer and the rocks just popping up into it.
That is nice.
Closer to Longburn than Opiki, Jordan. Between Longburn and Rongatea, and that's as close as I'm going to give you. The rock, yeah, the rock spawn mod, Mark. Was that? I didn't even know that was in 17. Oh, what's going on? Cool. Have you ever had GPS just lock on and you keep moving? You gotta turn it on and off.
Disappears into another field. Yeah, you have to. Oh, a little lag.
Yep.
That's the first little lag spike I think I've had all there.
That'll be the auto save, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a rock spawn mod, Mark. So when you're playing or cultivating. Oh, another train.
That means we've been in this field for an hour and a half, at least. Some the beat chat is still going on in my chat. Trying to ignore Rob and Botar.
I'll send you those PayPals soon, guys.
Wouldn't put it past you.
Keep it up.
This auger wagon's nearly full.
Nice. Well, I think I'm only going to have... Well, the truck must just go full too then.
Yeah, I think it might be. I'll leave it for you. You can. I'll play catch up. I'm a couple of rows behind you.
Yep. I think I've probably only got an up and down left. After this?
Yeah. I think I'm only one row behind you. Well, no, you're coming back up.
Yeah, not too far. I thought you'd want me to have an oval shaped logo, Brett.
Todd Templar. While I enjoy single player, I really think a good group on a multiplayer map is the sweet spot. I totally agree. I think that's one of my big hopes for 22 is they just optimize multiplayer a bit better. Be awesome.
Turn that off.
Kai Sailor, good evening. How are you doing?
The new Palmy logo is so bad. I've had a friend who actually was involved in making that Frosty, so I'll pass on the feedback. She's not at the council anymore though, so. Young and hip, and that'd be the catchphrase in marketing, isn't it, at the moment? FSG, young and hip.
Yeah, make it for the millennials.
Yeah.
Forget about your existing client base.
Gotta look good on social media.
Usually when that happens though, it's a bunch of like 40 to 50 year olds coming up with a logo that they think is cool that 20 year olds will like. It crashes and burns pretty regularly. And you've got a 50-year-old presenting to a new trendy startup company telling them that the new logo is hip and trendy. You know you've missed the mark.
suppose it's a real consideration, isn't it?
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. That classic. We think we know what you like, so here it is. Instead of actually asking them. K Godjin, FSG, do you get an FS22 collector's version? Nothing yet, Kate. I don't think they've been released yet. I think maybe we'll hear in the next couple of weeks what they're going to do with them. So, Nick Parker, is multiplayer any good? I've never used it. Always just single player. It's not. It's worth checking out, Nick. It has its benefits.
Oh, nice to see you, Jordan. Thanks for hanging out. Go and enjoy a bike ride with the kids. You've got some pretty good trails down there in Central Otago. If you're into mountain biking or anything, but there's some pretty good tracks down there from all reports. Tell you what, when you do make it over here, FSG, we'll have to go out for a mountain bike ride together.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Definitely. If we're ever allowed to fly again.
We've had an open border with Australia, but that's kind of opening and closing all the time because they're
I was going to say, yeah.
having a few ongoing issues.
Alex Detman, good evening. How are you? Rob saying it would be cool if I could make it onto your multiplayer one. I do need to get on at some point. Oh, there's Ogsy coming back with the truck.
Right back. 75% in the auger wagon.
Oh, cranky! I have to tell you, I've got a scar on my arm. One day, if I've got a t-shirt on, I'll show you. That goes right round about half of my bicep, where I fell and broke my arm and pushed the bone through my bicep when I was about 18. So I've got a massive scar that goes right around my arm, but basically my arm nearly fell off.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Always a nice reminder every time I'm out on my bike and I look down with a t-shirt on. Like, yeah, okay, I'm going to slow down a bit.
All right.
Also, when you get to my age, you don't bounce as much as you do when you're 18.
Not quite as bendy. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Brett. The breakfast will be cold by the time you get here. But have fun checking out some open homes, and I look forward to carrying you in a game again soon.
Takes a bit longer to walk it off too. Yeah, you're right, Todd. I went for a couple of runs last week because I've not been doing much exercise with being lazy at home, lockdown and stuff. So I went for a couple of runs last week and I was like, man alive. You know, in the old days you could go for a run and then the next day you get up and feel nothing. Now I get up and I'm like, yeah, kind of rolled out of bed and crawled along the floor.
I know that feeling all too well. Alright, so that bank balance is looking a whole lot healthier now, isn't it?
It really is, isn't
we can crack 300k. We'll go and spend it all on some balers so we can get all the straw bales.
I was going to say, yeah.
Or we might just lease them again.
Well, we've got the oat field to do as well, haven't we, for the horses?
We do.
Do we need the straw off that? Probably not now.
No, probably not with all this. We could do the straw off the oat field with the pickup wagon because they're a bit closer.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't be able to put any bales in the feed mix.
Although the horses need loose straw for bedding, don't they? I wonder if they do in this because they've got big open pastures.
Not sure actually.
Take care, Taz. Nice to see you, mate.
Catch you later, Farmer Tez.
It's nice to have you back, mate.
Yeah, thinking the same thing. Alright, I'll race you.
Yeah.
I'm more streamlined because I got more algorithm. 0.1 of a mile faster.
Oh, do you know what? There's not 2 rows here either. There's like 2.5.
Oh, is it?
I don't think I can get that full header down that
yeah, no, you're probably right.
final pass.
Catch you later, Rox. Nice that you come and hang out. Have a nice day today. Fingers crossed for the open homing. Hope you can find something.
Draw for days, yeah. It'd be amazing to see how many bales we get off this. Plus, there'll be 20,000 litres.
I might. I was thinking too far. I was just thinking whether I might hop on a bit before our stream and set up a course play for auto bale loading.
Yeah, get a big auto load trailer. Wobbler,
Actually,
hey
that's a good
FSG,
idea.
do you know any ideas how to get my pedals to stop sliding around so much? Have you got the heavy equipment bundle, Wobbler? Because actually, if you turn it upside down, there's actually a plate that you fold out that sits in front of the pedals, which grips to the carpet. If you're on hard surface, no, you might need to find some grippy feet or something to put on it.
A rubber mat or something. Actually,
Yeah.
I've found really good is like a yoga mat.
Oh, yeah.
No good for yoga, but good for stopping your pedals from sliding.
Yeah. Yeah, we've literally got about 6 plant rows left.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because didn't we, when we planted this, I think we ended up with the
We did, yeah, when we did the course.
narrow width.
Well, that was a fun 2 hours.
Was.
Enjoyed that.
Was. Good times.
Perfectly timed as well.
Has been. Like I said before we started, it would have been a boring episode if we spent 2 hours recording this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was a good.
It's a good way to get this big field done.
It was a good call. That's the only problem with big maps, isn't it? It takes a lot longer to record them because you're doing the same thing in a field for a lot longer. That's what's been fun about Bull's Gap. You can get through a lot of different stuff in different fields in one episode.
Oh, you're going to find Peace River's going to be a whole different beast for that then.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a few ideas for Peace River, actually.
Cool. So, next time we're live might be FarmCom wrap-up, is it?
That's true, yeah. A couple of weeks' time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do, Args and I are going to do discussion episodes. We're going to kind of join you a bit like the Farm Sim show in terms of a bit of a chat format. But we thought we'd come back after the Thursday and the Friday of FarmCon. Maybe the Wednesday as well. We can squeeze it in. Wednesday's the big day because that's when they've got the first gameplay stuff, haven't they?
Second day's the gameplay, isn't
Or is it Thursday?
First day's the map.
Right.
Must be doing quite an overview of the map, I expect.
So I wonder if we compile Wednesday and Thursday together. But I think Thursday night, Thursday morning, wherever you are, and same on Friday. We'll do maybe an hour or so after.
Yep.
After FarmCon, and just kind of talk about what we've just been discovered, which is good.
You go. Have you got enough space?
Get those last
yeah, you
bits?
go get those last rows. I'm too full.
43%. So that'll be good. We've got to have to work it out to set that up.
Yeah.
We'll have a bit of fun with that over the
Figure
next
out
week
what
or
we're
so.
going to do.
But looking forward to that. That could be quite good fun.
Botar in your chat's going to come and bail this all for us.
Is he? Great.
Yep, apparently. Perhaps we can call Mighty Mike in. He seems to be helping out some farmers locally. We can get him in and
That's true, yeah. Hey Mike, we've got a whole field full of straw and we can't be bothered baling it.
They improved Demco's. This is the latest one, I think. It's got the 3D tracks. I think it's their latest update on it.
Yeah.
Seems to be working pretty well.
Tanya, good evening. How are you doing? Hola. We might have to find some extra help on this at some point in the future. Maybe Arx, if we've got big stuff going.
Well, I think silage doing the that corn will be the next big effort.
Yeah.
Thinking about the size of our fields, that cotton won't be too bad. Soybeans won't be too bad. Sorghum won't be too bad. So probably the cotton. Probably the corn, the maize.
Yeah, that'll be a big job.
Only got the one forage harvester. Putting that into a... We've got the pits over there still. See if we can find some volunteers. I'm sure it won't be hard.
Definitely not. Jane Soderberg, greetings from Sydney, Australia. Hi Jane, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm getting abuse for letting my pipe hang out. Let's see if we can fit this. I should be able to fit all this in.
Good. I'm going to have a full truck, I think. Be able to fill the truck up.
I'm going to have about between 60 and 70%. YXT, do I have any thoughts on Marwell Manor? It's not a map I've played, actually. You played it, Ux?
No, I haven't.
Always the case. There's far too many maps to be able to play.
Absolutely. I'm going to fill up to it. No, it's not your version, Mark. I don't know if I've actually downloaded that. Go back and check. I certainly haven't installed it onto the server.
The X9?
No, he's improved the Demco, fixed the clipping. They were having
right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we've got it. I've got it on Seneca, but I don't think I've updated this one. Right, here we go. Last little bit.
Hello, Austin. Welcome along. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining. We are just wrapping things up though, so not too much left. We're got that field all harvested, and we'll be, I guess, getting all the equipment back to the farm.
Yep. I have to say, these X9s have performed brilliantly in there, haven't they?
They are good.
We'll have to update these to the forward ag ones with the 3D tracks.
Sure.
Oh,
Crash
give you
counter.
a little nudge there. Oh, got it. And
Okay.
then you have
Crazy.
to kind of just rub the two headers together to make it work.
Just. Crazy Dunk, thank you for the subscription. And Matthew Baldwin, hello, sir. Nice to have you here. Look, how dirty did we get? Oh,
Combines are pretty bad. The headers are pretty messy.
dirty. Yeah.
Look at you inspecting it with your torch.
Yeah, you gotta get right in there.
Such a diva.
Oh, actually, the straw chute on the back's filthy. Probably the dirtiest part.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, you might have to park them in the yard and come back and fix them later.
Might do.
There's an intro to a next episode right there.
So I would have said we just drive them straight to field 3 and park them up there ready for the next one.
Maybe we should.
Probably the best option.
Yeah, let's finish the job and then give them a proper clean afterwards. Oh my goodness, the horn on this is so lame.
Who is it that tests horns every time? It's DJ, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything, just about the first time he hops in a new mod, it's how's the horn.
Oh. Got a little...
It's hardly
So
a punishment, Rob.
Oh, that's the bloody fence. Stuck on the fence.
Did you forget about it?
Yeah. I'll just snap a wheel.
Alright, this isn't quite going to get us across the 300k. Not quite.
I'll ping this off the fence. Come on! Yay! Right. Look away now, people. Oh, I'm gonna have to log in.
What field are we? Field 3. Why can I not find field 3 in the courseplay in the auto drive? Look on the map and see if there is a... No, he hasn't put a waypoint at field 3. Go to Heirloom P Park. Got like 3 across here.
Don't think anybody saw me lift a combine out of a field yet. There we go.
Alright, it's on its way back. Make sure you put the header on the right side, please.
Yes, sir. Doing that.
Ooh. I just glided my header over the fence.
Did you? Always one step ahead.
As long as you learn from someone else's mistakes, it's fine.
That's the best way.
Ooh.
Right, the axle on this is at 45 degrees as well. This is gonna
Yeah, mine's at a funny angle.
be fun.
Oh, thank you very much, Black Book. £5, what is it? $5 Canadian super chat. I'm an entertaining architect.
Good evening, Lucas. How are you doing? Right, where am I going from here? Back to the farm.
Farm, or are we going to go down to field 3? Back them up down there.
Which is the quickest way?
I don't know. Probably.
I'm going to have a look at the map. Field 3. Well, there's a dirt road that takes us back
dirt
through
road
the farm.
behind us, yeah.
I'd be slightly worried that there's a bit of a fence there. Yeah, I'm going to go back the way we came. Our Second Life, I do that all the time. The amount of times we try and I watch somebody else's live stream and I'm trying to close their courseplay window or something. Paul Campbell, who made these header trailers? These actually, if you shop around for the Midwest Juris 60-foot header, it's a pack. These header trailers come with the header. But you can pick up the Midwest header on its own. But if you shop around, I think fs19.net I got these from.
You go have a look.
The two together.
If you go have a look on my West Australia videos, I have a link to them in a spreadsheet.
There you go.
Sounds like I'm in a cafe, Mark. Smells like I'm in a cafe too, actually. Now the kids are playing FIFA and getting excited too. Right.
Can't beat a bit of sibling rivalry over a game of FIFA.
Yeah. Right.
Are you still able to beat them?
No. I've had a couple of games yesterday with my oldest son and no.
You got served.
I did. Yeah. And got told about it too.
Yeah. Constantly.
Constantly.
Oh, here's I found an issue with Peace River, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's got collisions on the telephone wires or the power lines across the fields. So when I was taking one of the massive seeders through, you can't get it into the field because of the.
I think. Someone else I think I saw that on theirs too.
It's quite an easy fix, but Black Book, thank you very much for the super chat. You're very welcome.
Chuckle at what he said on yours as well.
Yeah, thanks, movie star. If only I got paid like a movie star. I'm going to have to utilise this beet and potato farm factory here, aren't we, at some point?
We will. We'll have to figure out what we can do with that.
Quite an impressive setup.
Harvester actually, it's only 6.9%. Hasn't had too much wear and tear on it at all. Got dirty.
Yeah. Dusty. These dusty Texas conditions. Well, Mark thinks he's put the collisions in on purpose. Let's see if we can get this.
It was actually interesting watching Kadurk set up his Oklahoma stream as well, or his Oklahoma series, and the issues he had with the random traffic lights.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'd never thought about that when I. But I do think on some of the dirt roads you wouldn't have kind of big lights like that. So
no,
I would be definitely taking a visit into Giant's Editor with those.
I wonder if the object hider would work on them.
Truck stuck at the pivot again.
Ah.
That's interesting, isn't it? YXT, this is the X9 harvester. Yes, it's a mod, but you can get it on the mod hub. Encourage this guy to get on his merry way. So been here so long, the engine's stopped. Hey! scared the living daylights out.
I was hoping I'd catch you out with that.
Well, at least you put your flashes on.
Yeah, I've learned from Kaduk as well on that one. No, it's flying down. What's he flying down here for? Do you know?
Thing.
I wonder if he's turning. Oh, I've sent him down to. That's interesting. I've sent him down to.
He's going down that.
Yeah, I've sent him down to the cattle farm.
Are you taking the back
taking the
back
back route.
lanes?
Yeah, that's where the grain carts arrive there too.
Interesting.
I just thought I'd see how the auto drive network worked. These our soybeans. They're looking pretty good. Ready to harvest soon. Cotton over the far side as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy few episodes coming up.
It is. I was actually thinking too. If I bring up the season, we can actually start planting again too. Wheat, barley, oat, canola can all be planted at the moment.
That's what I love about this geo.
And some more
kind of pretty much year-round entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Maybe. Might be hiding.
I can't catch him. He's going to pass you.
Oh yeah, I've got a child in my ear. One of the boys chatting to me. How is your day, Matthew, and what do pigs eat? Pigs eat anything.
Yeah, and lots of it.
Yeah. Which is it, Snatch or Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, or he's a pig farmer?
Snatch.
Yeah. I mean, you should know, you were in it.
I thought we were doing oats.
I'm washing my combine. Excited. I'm here. Not going to drive past.
Oh my god. Oh.
I mean, you can keep yours dirty and we'll know whose it's who when we get there.
No. Well, okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll wash mine at the end. Oh, I've rolled my head in out. Come on, there we go. Fix that. There we go, yeah. I like a dirty combine. It's like I've worked harder. White blur, is there any updates on the Renabu map? If you're on my Discord, you'll see Ola, the map maker, tends to post quite a lot of pictures of progress.
He's a white.
So definitely, yeah.
He's on vacation for a month, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he said he was on vacation for a month and wasn't going to do any work, but he seems to be posting pretty daily.
Yeah.
He was doing drone.
I think he must be up in Renabu and scanning some of the farms.
Yeah.
What else? What was the other one? He's just changed some trees, so he's put in another tree, changed the texture or the colours on them so that there's some variance.
That's right, yeah.
And shading in that. Pretty cool.
I think it's brought the volume of the... It was taking less pressure on the processor as well, so it's rendering a bit better. Right, the only benefit with these semicircular fields, there's loads of space to park your header trailer.
Actually, I'm just wondering, is it worth having two combines in that field? Or is it a grain cart and baling at the same time?
Possibly not. Well, looking at it now, it's that thing where it looks a lot bigger than you think, but actually, yeah, no, you could do one combine through here.
Although oats are pretty low yielding, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll leave mine parked up at the farm. We'll make a call on it when we get there.
No entrance into this field.
No,
yeah, okay.
No, that's the one thing I've noticed with that field. It's not very user friendly to get in and out of.
Need to level off the a bit of the ditch. Right, I'm just going to leave this here for now. I'll hook it up and then...
Did the truck make it to the parking spot over the road?
I didn't get an alert.
Just stuck.
Yeah, Renabu's going to be a masterpiece when it comes out. I don't think it's going to come out till FS22 now. So I think he's going to improve it even more graphically with some of the new stuff.
Oh, there's a closed gate on the route.
Ah,
On the cotton field. He's just trying continuing to try and drive into the gate.
just one we hadn't opened.
One we hadn't opened, yeah.
Right, I'm just going to run him down to the edge here and set him up. And oh, we'll get the grain cart as well, I think.
Is the CC7500 public yet? Not yet. Still haven't decided if they're going to make that one public, are they? The Ford Egg?
No, they're still undecided.
The KC6000.
KC6000.
Coming soon.
I think it's probably a couple of weeks away.
They're out for testing in that with different people, including FSG and myself. So.
Again, I might do a little review vid of it.
Right, so we'll get parked, and then I think we'll wrap things up.
Actually, I might just leave the auger wagon here. Just dump it straight in the truck, right?
Oh, you could do.
Oh, actually, you could. I'll bring it over. Because have the two. It could set the two in tandem at the edge of the field, and at least you've got a bit more capacity then.
Yeah. I don't think the oat's going to yield as high as that Triticale did.
White Blur, are we going to do anything with the big cow farm? Absolutely, we're going to fill it. Brian Oxendine with the super chat. Thank you, Brian. Much appreciated, sir. Very kind indeed. So there we go. Let's just run this guy here and park him up. There we go. Nicely done. Well, that was a good laugh.
That was good fun.
That.
It was nice to get back into doing that. Get back to Western Australia. So.
Indeed. So, West Texas. Okay.
You should come to Western Australia. It's fun. Western Australia's fun. West Texas, indeed. Thank you. Must be time to finish.
I think it might be. That's a sign.
Yeah.
That's a sign.
All right, mate.
Buddy, I appreciate that.
Pleasure as always.
Brilliant stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you all again very soon.
Indeed. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all the super chats, the new subs and members, and everything like that. So make sure you leave a like on the videos on the way out, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Take care. Cheers. Bye for now, guys.
See ya.